Mase, what's up, my boy? Hello?
You know, chilling.
Yeah. Appreciate all the positivity you've been spreading, you know, amongst the internet, you know, people checking in. And I know a lot of people going through a lot of stuff. So I'm sure that helped them in life, you feel me? When they hearing somebody like you going through what you're going through and still being positive, that make them look at themselves like, hold up, what I'm tripping off of?
You know, I got empathy. You know, empathy is not sympathy, but empathy, because I know what people are going through. I know what the people are going through. So I'm only spitting what's good for me that I think is going to be good for the people. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Because, you know, like, I know what it's like to not have somebody talk positive that's like somebody in the streets to tell me something positive and get my life back on track. Like, I mean, I'm not saying I'm him, but I'm saying, you know, I got niggas that love me and shit, and they feel what I'm saying because they know I mean it from the heart. I'm not just saying this shit, you feel me? Because I really care about motherfuckers and what they going through now, because I went through too much in my life, you feel me? And one of the things I want to talk about is having so much power that you become powerless, you feel me? You understand what I'm saying?
I don't. You gotta explain that.
Alright, I'm gonna explain. You feel me? Because, you know, I built my name from the ground up. Nobody knew Mase when I was little, except for the rapper. But niggas know Mase in the streets now because of me. You feel me? And I built that from the hard work I put in, from the things that I did to make my name the way it is now. You feel me? Because, look, niggas might talk behind my back on Crip. They might talk behind my back, but I swear to God ain't a nigga gonna say nothing in my face. Because they know that's power. Now, being powerless is when you're locked in jail, you're in a cell, and you ask somebody to do something for you, like a CO or something. You ask, and you think you still got power like that, but they look at you and laugh and keep pushing. Now you feel powerless because you're in a powerless situation, because they now think they own you. Nah, but it don't really work like that. Now, if the shoe was on the other foot, you feel me? They gotta like, I believe a CO needs to have empathy for some of us, because, you know, like the things I did up in here, as far as, you know, having the weapons and batteries on the COs, that was because I was being disrespected, because they thought I had lost my like I done got soft or something, because I wanted to respect people, you feel me? So that gave them the ammo to disrespect me. So that made me feel powerless. So now I gotta act up and show these niggas I ain't got soft. I'm still the same nigga. I'm just kicked back. Now I got power. You feel me? And the reason why I'm going through some shit right now. You feel me? I got baby mama drama. I feel powerless as hell because she got all the power right now, because, man, I can't.
Yeah.
Man,
you in there because you in there. So yeah, I'm starting to follow you. I'm starting to dig what you're saying. But go ahead.
On the set. You feel me? Like, it's a different story when I'm on the streets. But I'm in here, and I mean, I don't hit women anyway. But, you know, you got that. They know when you say something to them and you give them that eye, they know you mean business. But out of sight, out of mind. You feel me? When you out of sight, they don't give a fuck what you looking at or what you looking like or what you talking about, because you can't do shit anyway. You feel me? On the set, so you become powerless. I want to talk to my daughter, but my baby mama mad at me because I said some bullshit, some fuck shit, and now she got the power, and I'm feeling powerless than a motherfucker. I feel like a straight herb right now because I'm missing my daughter. But
one thing about females,
I ain't tripping.
and I know you know this, but they work with feelings. So if you say something that get them angry or get them whatever, the feelings or whatever, you can't just speak to them like you speaking to niggas because they work with feelings. So then they gonna try to come back and hurt you whatever way they can and they means. You feel me?
On the set. Yeah. See,
But I know what.
my baby mama.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Nah, I'm done.
No. Oh, my baby mama, she knows ain't a bitch in this world. I mean, I ain't gonna call.
Then it cut bro off. Mase. They cut the bro off. You see how they play in these jails, you know what I mean? Hold on.
And like I was saying, like my baby mama knows ain't nothing she can do or any woman can do that will break me down to my lowest point. And she found my weak point. And my weak point, I mean, I'm gonna be real because I wish a nigga would play with my weak point. She know my daughter. She found out
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
she found out playing with my daughter and shit, like having control over how I communicate with her. She found out that's my weak spot. Like that will break me down more than anything in this world. Is not being able to see my daughter or talk to my daughter. That's like my daughter's my kryptonite because that's my firstborn. I prayed for her. Like I didn't like my baby mama was on a devil shot when we made my daughter. So she didn't think, and she thought it would be like a year or something. Man, her.
She don't know. She don't know we got that power.
On the set.
Hey, Mase, and I want you to know before you continue that's all of our kryptonite. That's we'll all ride and die for that little girl for real, and you know that.
On the real, and that's what I'm saying. Like a real man, his kid is the only kryptonite he has. You feel me? Straight up. Like if anybody play with a nigga kid, I'm a papa bear. I'm papa bear. I'm coming for you. Play with my cubs. Oh, Crip. Straight up.
Me too.
And yeah, but yeah, I already know.
Hey, but why you think people starting to gravitate more to this positive message coming from you? You feel me? Because everybody subscribed to this is people that look like us. I think most of the majority. I looked up the analytics and stuff. It's and we got 11,000 subscribers and we rising. But why you think they gravitate to this positive message that you spitting?
Because they heard the negative. Most of them heard the negative that I spit, and now I have vouchers, people to vouch for my gangster and say, oh yeah, that nigga, yeah, he's that. And now that I'm trying to.
He went out again. I want to hear what he got to say about this, man. I just appreciate everybody that's checking in, that listen to this shit. You feel me? Because we going to grow. But the people that's here right now at that ground level, y'all the ones that I'm checking for. So I appreciate everybody.
Man, straight up.
Go ahead, Mase. Why you think they you know?
Y'all making my message mean something. You feel me? Y'all
For sure.
showing me that I still mean something, even though I'm locked up for all these years and I've been behind these walls. You feel me? Y'all make a nigga feel like he's still something because y'all listening to my message. Y'all understand what I'm talking about. Y'all know that what I'm saying is true, and I don't want to see no more young people, black people, Mexican, white boys, whatever. I don't want to see no more people being hurt because of this atrocity
bullshit.
Of a crime they call gangbanging. It's a crime that's gangbang nowadays because niggas ain't real. Niggas ain't keeping it real no more. So why would I want to promote something so evil to some good niggas that can be turned into some good niggas? You feel me? That can be productive to life.
And change the world.
To the street.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I want to, man, this gangbanging is not real no more, bro. Niggas is shooting at niggas, and then if you shoot back, they gonna go tell. They gonna pull up at the police station. They don't give a fuck who looking, who, they don't care no more. You feel me? They do not care no more. These niggas don't know how to fight no more. On the set, they don't know. All they do is shoot and stab. You feel me? Like, what I'm doing is I'm promoting being a real nigga on Crip, because all that tough talk shit, that's just your mouth. You feel me? Get somebody that can vouch for your tough talk on the set. Nigga, and then holler at a nigga. Straight up.
Mase. Kill him.
Straight up. Yeah, nigga, my record speak for itself. Nigga, I got so many robberies, like,
yeah,
hey,
positivity.
I was a young nigga on the set, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, that's what I'm, like, that was back then, though. You feel me? Now I'm on some positive shit, because prison is not what it seems. Like, back then, when I first came, it was each one teach one. The youngest brother in the pen, we gonna grab him and teach him. If he don't know how to read, we gonna teach him how to read. If he don't know Swahili, it's the African language, we gonna teach him Swahili. He don't learn Swahili and he ain't gonna come out that cell until he learns something in Swahili. On Crip.
Sante.
Takitu, you feel me? And you know, like I when I came to prison, I was 18, fresh on the youngest dude on the yard. When I hit the prison, my dad, I was thankful to have my dad on the yard with me, but that brought all the OG niggas to like it, to pulling me up under their wing.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Wasn't to teach me, wasn't to teach me shit, ways of the old players, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
When I came to jail, I wasn't no player. I didn't know how to talk to a girl. I didn't know how to
You was a kid. You was a kid.
Man, on the set, I was 17. I started coming to jail when I was 14. But yeah, I was a kid. I grew up in this. So the OGs, they taught me the ways of being a smooth nigga, being a player, being a nigga that don't have to whoop too much, and just showing nigga instead of telling a nigga, you feel me? And how to throw up your dudes, you feel me? And how to get up on a nigga and shit like that. Like being a real nigga. Telling the nigga to his face the shit he's doing wrong and not going behind his back like a little bitch. You feel me? Like, that's how I was taught. That's how I do things. I tell niggas to their face what they doing and how they acting. And if you acting like a bitch, I'm going to tell you acting like a bitch. But that's what the world is missing out.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
That's what the world is missing out.
That's a fact. You can call back, but what's the definition of a real nigga to you in the 60 seconds?
Man, the definition of a real nigga is a nigga that take care of business, that know how to treat people, that don't have to whoop or scare a nigga with his mouth. Yes. Hey, I'm gonna call you back. These police keep on fucking with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you back.
All right. We on.
Yeah. The definition of a real nigga is standing on your own too, by yourself. Not with a crowd of niggas. You know how to roam on your own and get around. You feel me? You ain't scared to move on your own. And if you have to do what's right, you do it on your own too. You don't have to call a crowd. That's being a real nigga. I'm being a real nigga, and by any means necessary, I'm gonna take care of my family.
Okay, there you go. Now we talking.
How I gotta do it. You feel me? Being a real nigga is not being influenced by a stupid, scary motherfucker to manipulate you into doing something so heinous and disrespectful to the gang guy that you just like disrespecting yourself. You feel me? Like what I mean is a bitch sliding up under you, influencing you to either be a snitch, either to do get back to a real nigga because she hates the nigga. You know, a real nigga won't fall for none of that. He gotta show me why I need to discipline this nigga. I'm not gonna do it because you tricked me into it because you threw your little wet pussy around or whatever. Bitch, I can get that around the corner. If I have to, I can go to Tijuana and pay. You feel me? But, you know, Mace don't do no paying, though. You feel me? I mean, I'm a real player. But, but being a real nigga means so much to, you know, because I cherish that. And my definition of a real nigga is being a daddy. Being somebody that
I was about to say, yeah.
Somebody that shows that he has a heart. That somebody that shows his daughter or son how to treat others.
Especially if you put them in the world. I don't care if you was tricked by your baby mama or whatever. The baby is yours now. They in the world. So you feel me? So I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you good. You good. I agree with you. Now, what I'm saying is, like, my daughter, that's the love of my life. You feel me? Like, she can never do any wrong in my eyes, and I'll break any nigga down. Age to age, I will break any nigga down for her, for everything. But that's my baby. I'm gonna tell her she's beautiful every day.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I'm gonna tell her I love her every day. I don't care how it looks to another nigga. Crip, another nigga can call me a sucker up under his breath, but he ain't gonna say it in my face. I promise you that on the set. And I don't give a fuck about a nigga that whispers.
I don't think no nigga would call you a sucker for loving on your baby and loving on your daughter.
Nah, I mean, but you got them weird ass niggas that do that. You got them weird ass niggas that portray gangsters, but gangsters don't do that.
Not at all.
Gangsters don't mock niggas that care for their loved ones and want to do for their kids. That's not a gangster. That's a 2,000 mark ass nigga that does that.
Yeah. Weirdo.
Straight
Never had nothing that relied on them. They don't. They just.
That can't fight. A nigga that can't fight. Nigga on the set. Look, I have niggas mocking me. I'm in prison. I have niggas mocking me on the street, but won't give their name up to let me know who they is. So when I get out, I mean, they don't know what I'm going to do. But they know it's a good chance I'm going to whip that ass, and they don't want to see that. That's a mark nigga, you feel me? And I'm like, it's frustrating to me. It's frustrating to me because they poisoning these young minds and shit. That's why I get on the mic and try to teach as much as I can because I was taught. My dad didn't teach me how to be a real nigga.
He wasn't there. He was too busy in jail, incarcerated by them crackers giving him excessive time. He wasn't no crazy killer, crazy nigga, but he did time like a killer. You know what I mean?
He on the set, but still, when I came to prison and at the age of 18, and my dad seen me and pulled me to his yard, nigga, I thought you know, I'm young. I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's my father. He a gangster. You feel me? He talking about church and shit. I'm looking at this nigga like, what? Nigga, church?
Oh yeah.
But that was the disrespecting.
You was tripping.
It's good. I was tripping. That was the disrespecting. But that's having a vision of something that won't come back. You feel me? Because back then my dad was known to be crazy. Was known to, you know, he flash out. Nigga would jump on the nigga. He got jumped by 4-5 niggas with bats. He came home all beat up.
Yeah, I remember.
And all that. And woke up with marks and busted up.
And what'd he do? What'd he do? Went right back out and he don't give a fuck about that little shit. You know what I mean? That's how he was. But
my dad was careless, and he did it with no care. That nigga did it with no care. And that's my vision of my dad was when I went to the pen. But
Yeah.
You know, my dad was talking about church and he stopped gang banging.
And you was still a kid.
18,
You was a kid. You didn't consider all the time he did and all the guilt he dealt with and all the messed up shit he dealt with personally. And now he found, you know, the Lord to help him with all that shit mentally. That's what they're doing. When niggas go to religion, it's like that's their salvation from all the shit that they can't deal with mentally. You feel me?
I was 18 back then. You know, I lived in a kid's mind back then because I was a kid. You feel me? In the adult world.
Yeah, you was.
I'm about to be 36 in November. I lived this life for too long.
Yeah.
I know respect. And I know what disrespect can get you in a place like this. You be disrespectful on a level 4 180 if you want to.
You're going to die.
Shit, there's somebody that's on the set. You feel me? On the set. Even some of the worst gangsters can be respectful on the level 4 180. On everything. Like I was taught at a young age, like how to respect people. And then when I got out in 2005, motherfuckers seen me as a fucking thug and a gangster, but they don't know I'm the most common nigga that I'm the most respectfulest nigga.
But you didn't want to deal with the respect, the disrespect that was coming your way.
I did.
Like when we went out, when we picked you up from prison.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I was one of the first niggas, like when I was mobbing with Marco one day, he walking down the street, bumping in, and niggas see happy I'm home. And I'm the first nigga to be like, oh, excuse me, bro.
Yeah, chill out, homie.
Marco, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm that type of nigga.
Yeah.
That's
That's how I am now, and I ain't do the time you did. Man, I'm like that now.
I have no problem with saying thank you and yes, sir.
Yes,
no,
me
sir,
too,
that.
for sure.
That don't make me a bitch.
Not at all.
That don't make me a bitch because I'm not. You feel me? Let a nigga say something like that to me and see where his jaw's gonna be laying. That's a man. That's a real nigga though. You know, he don't care what the world thinks about what he's doing. The only thing that matters is if it feels right to you. If it feels right to you, then do it. Shit, I was singing to my little daughter and stuff. You feel me?
Hell yeah, dude.
Letting her braid my hair and stuff. You know, mess with my, you know. But that was the man in me. You feel me? I don't care what a nigga think. My daughter loved it. I love it.
You know, but real gangsters do what they want and do what they want. That's the bottom line. You do what you want, no matter what the fuck. Yep. Care what nobody think about you, no sucker think about you.
I swear to God, I don't. I don't give a goddamn what none of these bitch ass niggas think in the world. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I know me, and I know what the fuck I can do, and there's niggas that I scare the fuck out of grown niggas. Now, I'm not trying to boast or brag or none of that, but, you know, you doing something when you can scare a grown-ass man.
Yeah. I went through, when I was locked up, a dude, he a family guy, you probably heard the story, military dude. He was in the military for like 5 years, but he had like 3 DUIs. So he got caught on his other DUI, and they tried to throw him a nickel, little 5 years. His girl dumped him, basically his wife with kids, and he got all emotional and he tried to kill himself. Like, what do you say to some young boy or whatever that want to kill themselves? Give some words about that. This is going to be the headline. So what do you say to somebody, some young black boy that ready to take his own life out here in these streets or in jail?
The thing y'all need to know about me, from that time that I came out my mama to the time I was in 9th grade in high school, I was picked on every day of my life. Bullied because I was short, fat, with titties.
I'm sorry.
Nigga, I had to learn how to fight. My big brothers punching on me, making me count. Nigga, I thought I was the black sheep of the family because I didn't get no respect. You feel me? Like, I had to do crazy ass shit to make niggas respect me and shit.
Oh, man.
But, like, niggas, like, what I'm getting at is the shit I went through. I didn't have fine girlfriends. I always had the fat ones and the leftovers. So, on the set. Like, straight up. I had one fine one though. Nina. Remember the white girl in the apartment?
Your baby mama fine too. No
With,
disrespect.
oh yeah, my baby mama, she died. And I didn't even have to say nothing to get her. She said she did all the talking and shit.
She maxed you down.
She liked in the class. On the set. She begged on the set. Straight up. And that's the best way to get a bitch is if she choose. If she choose you. Because when you choose a bitch, the bitch can run off.
All my bitches chose me. But I'm sorry for laughing. This serious topic. Go ahead, man.
I'm saying all my bitches chose me on West Coast. Since I got out of prison, and I have to give thanks to prison because in prison I worked out. I shaped my body into what it was supposed to be. I had six-pack. At first I had a cane when I went in. When I came out, I had a six-pack. My chest was hanging out. My arms.
This call and your telephone number.
Let's not send the wrong message though, because you paid a heavy price for that shit. Don't think these kids go to prison. You can't survive in prison if you ain't like. It ain't no. It's not. It's hard work physically, but mentally too, and being in the right circles and all that type of stuff. You could die. You could be. Yeah. My bad. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm missing the message. My bad.
And what I'm getting at is, as much as I had to go through shit, hell yeah, I contemplated suicide on set. Like, I thought about ending it, you feel me? But hard work, dedication, and wanting to be a certain way and look a certain way drove me. And
you have 60 seconds remaining.
All that bullshit I went through was in the past because I was a better person now. And now people see me for what I was worth. And for a nigga that want to kill himself over a bitch, there's 1 million to 2 billion other bitches in the world. That one she ain't it.
She ain't it.
Like, she ain't it. Come on, bro. Don't disrespect yourself like that. Don't make yourself out to be a bitch because a nigga that kill himself over a female is going on like a buster.
Period.
I never do that. I don't hate myself that much to do that.
Hell yeah. Knowledge. Hey, Mase, call back. I want to know about the situations where you contemplated suicide. I feel like that's going to help a lot of people. You feel me? So yeah. He gave some real game right there. A nigga that killed himself over a bitch. Man, you tripping. You really tripping. Niggas that kill.
For this call. To accept.
Ain't no way.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
We gotta be tougher than that. So Mase, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be really tougher than that. You can't go out like that, bro.
As a man, especially if you got kids, you can't be. It's selfishness involved. It's all that. Your family, everything. You can't do that. Like, deal with it. And what in that saying they say, what don't kill you make you stronger? A lot of niggas take that lightly. That saying is ill. That saying is real as fuck. You probably the strongest one in the family, Mase, mentally and physically. Unfortunately, because of what you went through in the jail stuff. But if we could realize that jail, we could do that without jail. When we get that discipline to be able to do that without prison and jail, that's what we're on to something. But my bad, Mase. Yeah, you know, we want to deal with mental health. Right now, it's hard out here in these streets. A lot of people dealing with a lot of money problems, a lot of this problems, that problems. A lot of people is mentally weak, especially our black men. So let's go into that. I want to go into these times where you felt so weak, where you wanted to kill yourself. I want to talk about this, and then I want to talk about the mental health. You got to help these guys out here, Mase. Go ahead.
See, now, back in them times, you know, a nigga was abused, mistreated, talked about, looked down at. You feel me? I felt like shit. You feel me? Looked like shit. Thought I was shit. But, you know, I had people that really showed, like, no matter what I thought about myself, that's why
Queen,
long
princess.
hair. Man, beautiful. But she had hater kids at her school. She go to a Mexican school. I don't know why my baby mom would do that to her, because she know they don't really like black people.
No, it ain't. Well, they don't know no better. They just kids. The kids, they get taught by these dumbass parents. But I understand that. You know what I mean? It's gonna make her better too, though. Make her tougher.
I know. I do, and that's what I'm getting at. My baby mama tells me, but kids tell her that she's ugly. Her hair is nappy and all that shit. And I get on the phone. I say, man, look, hey, you beautiful as hell. I say, your daddy is handsome. Your mama is beautiful. We don't have ugly kids. Beautiful.
Not at all.
Ask anybody. Like, the kids that's telling you that.
No, she beautiful.
Because they look like ducks and goblins. They mad at themselves because they ain't got your beauty. I tell her, I swear to God, ask my baby mom. I tell my daughter every day,
that's your job. And they say, you know, the dad's job is to make sure the daughter know how beautiful she is and how, because the dad she gonna believe her dad. You feel me? So that, you know, you doing right by that. You feel me? Telling her every day. Yeah, they playing with these phones, man. I want this message to get out to my brothers, all my people that subscribing, not even black, not even just black, everybody. It's an important message, and Mace's delivering today, boy. But they playing with this phone situation. I don't really like what's going on. You feel me? This message today is about mental health with us. It's about basically mental health. Mental health is very important. Mace. Yeah, they fucking with these phones, man. But he killed it. Y'all show some love, please. Subscribe and like and help me, you know, show these people that this channel is worth something. I need y'all to help, you feel me? And we gonna do it.
Yeah, but I have to tell her how beautiful she is, because it's true. And one day, out the blue, she was like, I am pretty. I was like, hell yeah. You finally noticed that?
You made her realize it.
I am pretty. On the set, straight up, because she is. And look, like, the worst thing you can do is listen to another nigga tell a nigga he ugly.
That's,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, why you on me like that?
He's weird. He weird.
Like, let your bitch tell me I'm ugly or something. Why are you telling me? That means he's hating on you, he's jealous of you. You got something that he envies about you, and he's trying to break you down to the lowest point so you can second think yourself and really be like, damn, I am ugly. Damn. Like,
weak-minded people.
Let you know that on the set. Like, the girl you're attracted to, let her tell you that. Not another nigga, like, that's bullshit on the set. Like, when you got somebody doing that, you should know already that they trying to get into your head and break your mental on the real. But what I'm getting at is, I suffer with mental health too, because I've been in this hole for so long. It's driving me mad. Like I gotta do 2 years in this month in a cell that's small as hell, you know? And I only get to come out probably an hour a day, an hour every other day, or 2 hours every other day for yard. You know? So just think of being in your cell for 22 hours a day and then being able to go out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Man.
But Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, you in your cell all day. Just imagine that.
A lot of people can't handle that.
Like, you on the set, and at the rate that I'm dealing with this, I am a strong person, individual, but that's from the outside looking in. Really, I'm battling with internal demons. Most
Yeah. Internal demons.
But like 95% of the people in this world is dealing with internal demons. Like mental health ain't just being crazy, talking to yourself and all that.
Nope.
Mental health is depression, anxiety, you feel me? PTSD.
Yep. I deal with all that too, Mase, and I think all your brothers do. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, my sister.
That's mental health. Like, you ain't gotta be talking to yourself or walking down the street just acting stupid to have mental health issues on the set. You can be depressed for no reason. You don't know why. That's dealing with mental health issues. So, and it's up to you to figure out why this is going on. So, because look, mental health is a real thing. If you just let it go and think it's gonna be alright, nigga, like that shit can weigh heavily on your shoulders. And one day, a nigga that never thought about committing suicide will actually contemplate it and end up doing it to himself because he's going through shit he don't know what the fuck is going on because he ain't never been through it.
Wow.
So, on the set, and that's what I had to learn because I was starting to feel depressed. I didn't want to come out and get out of bed. I was angry all the time. I wanted to fight the CEO. I was catching batteries.
Mental health issues. Mental health.
I was depressed. Mental health issues on the set. And that shit is serious and strong, nigga. Like, you'll fuck your life over.
You will.
On some mental health
Say,
shit.
Mase, I'm sorry to cut you off, but this remind me of a story that was big out here in New York. When you speak about mental health, like, you incarcerated, you in prison, you've been incarcerated most of your life and all that type of shit, and you still here alive. And, like, imagine somebody that went to school doing this thing and went to be a cop, end up being a whatever, I think he was a sergeant or whatever else, and then we turn around, look at front page news, this nigga killed his son and then killed himself in the same bed laying next to his son. Now, mind you, this is the second time I went through this. My ex-wife, some dude, a black dude that she knew, killed his son in the bed, his 5-year-old son, and killed himself in the bed at the same time. Like, can you imagine, like, can we speak on that from your brain as a strong person? These are both black men I'm talking about. One was a cop, and one was just a dude, you know, a regular thug or whatever. And they both, like, killed themselves in the bed and killed their son right next to them and was like, fuck this. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, how could we, you know what I mean? Let's get some thoughts on that. What you think, like, the cop, you know, all cops ain't bad, you feel me? He might have been one of them good cops out here that couldn't handle it. I don't know, man, but that story messed with me a little bit. Mase, you know, that story definitely messed with me. He gonna have to call back. I want to hear his thoughts. Somebody that deal with this strain and stress every day and still realize he got to keep going. He got a daughter out here that love him. You know what I mean? He got family that love him. Can't do that. You can't be selfish. Is this a thing about... Yeah.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
You heard everything I was saying?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get your thoughts on that. That'll help the people too a lot.
Alright, on check. I got a good comeback for that one.
Let's go. I'm already recording.
Alright, yeah, but yeah, people that does that, you know, they look happy from the outside, but they dealing with shit on the inside, and they have no way out because they want the world to think they perfect in a situation where it's perfect. You feel me? Who would think? What cop would want somebody to know he's dealing with something internally that's threatening his situation, his lifestyle, his living? Don't know police want to show the world he's human, basically. Yes. All right. Yes. They don't want to show that they're human and shit. They want to show that they living in the perfect world. All right. Yes. But motherfuckers gotta understand. Like, when I got out of prison and I got with the girl I got with, a lot of pressures on my shoulders. Stuff I didn't know how to deal with, which in the end caused me to do something that I was against from man. Lord knows how much I was against using drugs. That drove me to drugs because I didn't know how to deal with that shit. And the only way I knew how to deal with it was to kill that pain with that. But I mean, that's the worst way to go out, bro. Because at the end of the day, that shit fucked me up. Straight up. It fucked off my reputation. It fucked off. Well, I don't give a fuck about my reputation like that, but because I know.
You obviously do, Mace. You obviously do. That's the first thing you said, your reputation.
On the set, but I don't because what is the reputation nowadays?
What people think about you.
Snitch? I know, but what the fuck I care about what a snitch nigga think about me?
Exactly.
Because that's what I know. So I mean that's why I don't no more. I mean reputation used to be a big part of my life back then. Like a reputation was everything to me. But nowadays I see how the world is turning and I don't like it. So what do why do I care about what the next nigga think about what I'm doing or how I'm living my life? Because I know he ain't gonna do what I'm willing to do. He's gonna end up telling on me or what not. So I mean the pressures of life will cause you to do stupid things that you will later in life regret. And you know, once you kill yourself, you can't regret that no more. You're gone. So once you do that, you're gone. You can't come back from that. You know, I live by, I got 3 sayings on my walls. Alright, nothing is permanent. Don't stress yourself too much because no matter how bad the situation is, it will change. The starting point of all achievements is desire.
Wow.
And, my third one is mirror, mirror on the wall. I'll always get up after I fall. And whether I run, walk, or have to crawl, I'll set my goals and achieve them all.
That's powerful shit.
Them is the sayings I live by. On Crip. Because it now all that matters is me, what I think. Is what I, you know.
Yes, sir.
Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I like white people because they know they can't dance, but they don't give a fuck what people think about them. They don't do their thing. Crip. They don't give a goddamn. But, you know, shit like that. Confidence. You feel me? That's what I want. That's what I want now.
Me too.
That's what I want to live by. Confidence. Self-confidence. Not confidence that other people have.
Yeah.
My confidence. That's what drives me. And I want that to drive everybody else. Don't worry about what these mark ass niggas think. Worry about what you think and how you look to your family. On Crip. Because that's all that matters at the end of the day. Because your homies, like some niggas, they ain't got their homies when they come to jail. Because it's out of sight, out of mind. So why show out in front of them if they ain't gonna send you no bread, no dollars, or send you a bitch or something?
And the real nigga understand that too, cause you know niggas got their own shit going on. Ain't nobody that it's rare to meet some nigga, you know. So.
Man, and that look, I ain't got not one homeboy in my phone book. I mean, I got homies that'll help me out, but I don't put high expectations on
no.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
On people that I like that, because if they upset me, I'm gonna lose all kind of respect. So I don't even involve them in my shit because I already been upset by my crime, my first crime that told them that shattered me. So that nigga told them.
But look at him. He rested in peace. And look at the weak mind that he was. He was a kid. He was 13. He was whatever your age was. He was probably 3 years younger than you. Like, so it's like the nigga, you know, like you gotta understand the game, homie. That's all. You was a kid too. I'm sure if you was grown, you wouldn't have put your faith in that nigga like that. But he was a kid, and that's what happens. Man, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all.